Hello, this is Mr. Sportsman. Today I am going to try to target some steelhead. Today I am going to be throwing either some inline spinners or throwing some type of plug. It is the fall time. I don't know how I am going to do today. I know later on the weather's supposed to clear up, but right now it's pretty miserable, which is pretty good for steelhead. It's supposed to clear up later on. Hopefully I can get a few while it's real cloudy. But right now I'm throwing some inline spinners. I'm using a size 3 1/4 ounce Blue Fox Vibrex. With the inline spinner, they truly catch everything from steelhead, salmon, bass, musky pike, you name it. Inline spinners work for everything. The only thing that's going to be a little bit different on going for steelhead is you have to learn how to read that water like a book. If you don't know how to read the water, you are going to have a very difficult time catching steelhead. But once you truly understand steelhead, they give themselves away. Right now, I mean, even though this water looks pretty calm for I would say your typical steelhead river, but they still have the structure, like with the seams and stuff like that. With the camera, it might be hard to tell, but this river still has seams, and breaks and stuff like that, and holes and all that good stuff that steelhead love. But as I am trying to target steelhead, I'm looking for everything. The seams are really, really important when it comes to steelhead fishing. And once you start learning how to read the water, you're going to catch steelhead all the time. I mean, they can be definitely hard-headed. Like I said, right now I'm just using a size 3 1/4 ounce, depending on the river you are fishing. If you are fishing a river that is a little bit more faster, you're going to want to use a little bit heavier to keep it down. But this is only a pink Blue Fox Vibrex. Pink. I love pink for steelhead. I'm sure a lot of people out there do. But once you start doing this, and trying to understand what steelhead like to do, you'll do very, very well. I always try to bring multiple presentations with me, just in case if one does not work. Like floating wise, bottom bouncing, plug-in. I always try to bring at least 2 types of presentation, just in case one does not want to work. But today I'm just going to try to practice on throwing plugs, because I think throwing plugs and inline spinners are extremely underutilized. The most popular techniques for steelhead are probably, well, they are a bottom bouncing and floating. You hardly ever see anybody throwing plugs or throwing inline spinners or anything like that. So I am going to throw lures for steelhead. Oh, I just had a nice hit. I can't believe I missed it. That one had my heart pounding for a second. Oh, that might have been bottom. Never mind. But as you start throwing, lures, for steelhead, you can put the numbers in. You can put numbers on float. You can do all three techniques, and all three work phenomenal. But usually when you, like I said, you meet a steelhead fisherman, they're either only float fishermen, or they only bottom bounce, or they only throw plugs. They don't do anything else. I think to be a very effective steelhead fisherman, you have, for fishing rivers, you have to be very good at all three. Just because if one does not work, you can go to the next. It's that simple. So, but now the reason why I am throwing lures, it's the fall time. In the fall, I don't care what kind of species it is. It could be steelhead, it could be pike, it could be muskie, bass, it does not matter. In the fall, they all want to put that feed bag on. So, would you rather see, now if you're a fish, want to put as much weight on as possible before the winter time. This is how I try to explain it to people. Would you rather see a big, fat, juicy lure, or a teeny tiny jig that big, or a fly that big? I would rather have a lure that I can put less effort into it, and I'm going to get more calories of fattening up before winter time. This is how I see it. And once you start doing that, thinking a little bit differently, depending on the season, you can knock them dead. You can knock. See, with me, in the fall time, I will not float. I refuse to float, but I'll bottom bounce, and I will also throw plugs. So, but everything's all good. You guys stay tuned. Hopefully I can get a few fish on video for you guys today. And make sure you guys like and subscribe, because I go for multiple species of fish, not just steelhead, but I go for pike, muskie, steelhead, salmon, you name it, sturgeon. I go for it all. And I always try to give very good tips on what I do. So you guys make sure you like and subscribe, and I will hopefully have some fish on video for you guys. You guys stay tuned. It's a small one, but still steelhead. Man, jeez, for that little fish, man, that thing is powerful. Solid pink. Solid pink lure. Gotta love them. Your favorite color. Man, these fish this year are absolutely beautiful. Man. Just trying to tire it out. I don't want to exhaust them too much. Man, look at those stripes. Look at those dots. Man. Man, what a beautiful fish. That's a male. Let me take a few pictures and release this fish. Now this is a nice fish. Oh, he's all wrapped up. Let me get down here. What a beautiful fish. Beautiful hen. Might have to go a little deeper so I can net this fish. There we go. Not too bad. Got a nice steelhead on. Well, not. Woo! Man, so strong. Beautiful fish. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful colors. Oh my God. Beautiful colors. Come on. Try and get him close to me. Let me get my net. Alright. Got a nice steelhead, probably about 4 pounds. Beautiful fish. Man. Let me end this video and take some quick pictures and let this fish go. A beautiful female.